Hey traders, how are you? Hey, this is Rick with Hit and Run Candlesticks. How you doing? This is Sunday, March 9th, 2025. I've got 4 charts of interest I'd like to share with you. Talk about Walmart a little bit and the SPY. So hang tight here. Hey, look, so this is our website here, hitandruncandlesticks.com. You can see here that we have, let's see, make that yellow, right way options, 30-day trial for $7, BYOB trading, and this is Hit and Run Candlesticks for a 30-day trial, $7. Okay. Anyway, let's go check out Walmart here, and then we'll look at those charts of interest. This past week with the whole market, for the most part, we've been very pro to the bearish side, not to the bullish side. And Walmart turned out very good. We closed our puts out Friday for a 46% gain. And really, the only reason we closed it out is because the market is getting pretty darn oversold. We'll look at that in a second. Pretty darn oversold. And there's a chance of a bounce, and it just didn't make sense to me to risk 46%. So I took that 46%, and I'll be waiting patiently for a rise. And if we get that rise, and of course, if we don't, I'll look at getting back into those puts. But right now, I'm looking for a little bit of a rise. That might actually be a little too much. A little bit of a rise here, and then I'll look for that sell signal and look for the profits down toward the dotted deuce or even the 200 period moving average, or even more than that, right here, about 79.80, close to the 200, is the 50% retracement back down to that 55. And where Walmart broke out down here, broke out, February of 2024, right in there, when it broke out and really started to take off. So there's a possibility we get back down to that 50% retracement if everything keeps, going the way it is, okay? So here, we'll take a look at the SPY, and then I've got 4 charts of interest, one we entered on Friday. So here's the SPY. If you look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 days. Holy mackerel. And not only that, we can go from that top down to that bottom. And if you can see it here, 8.4% we're down. So we could be in for relief rally bounce right now. Yes, Friday, put a long tail in, and then a bullish engulf right here at the 200 period moving average. And if you look at the days previous, the bulls started picking it up all 4 days here around this area. So like I said, we could be setting up for that bullish rally. Anyway, so what I'm going to be looking for is the first rally, or we're going to need to take out the T line, the black line here. And that's actually going to be a little bit lower Friday. So I'm going to say somewhere here. In fact, we could just go down to Thursday's high maybe. So we need to take that out. And then the next target I'll be looking for is the dotted deuce. That's that red line right there. That dotted line, it's a modified 200 period moving average. And then what I'll be looking for is the 50% retracement. After that, of course, the 50 period moving average. Now, I've kind of stretched that out a little bit. The reality is we could see a sell signal at any one of those areas. So be prepared, be cautious, keep your app on. And of course, we alert in the room and on that app. So let's, do something that. Hey, something I forgot to mention, doggone it. I meant to mention it earlier. This Monday, March 10th, from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., one of our divisions, our day trading division, BYOB trading, and that's John right there. He's having an open house. So please check out all of our social media. You can check. I've got 2 Facebook pages, Facebook group, the Hit Run Candlesticks Facebook page. Check out X / Twitter, and even Stock Twits. I'll put the link in there so you can get into his room. Absolutely no charge, no commitment whatsoever. Tomorrow, Monday, March 10th, okay? All right, now let's get back to these charts. We'll start with the one that I bought going into the close Friday, and that was CVS. I picked up CVS. You can see that we've got... let's do this right here. So this is the 50% retracement that I'm looking at to attack up in this area. And I'm actually going to use about that 81. And I'm going to even drop that down a little bit, be a little more. Yeah, I'm going to drop that down a little bit right there. Yeah. So about that $80 mark, we still need to break out of whatever this is, 67.55. We need to break out of that. Now, as far as the chart goes in the price section here toward the hard right edge over here, you can see that our trend indicator is clearly green. You can see those green dots there, just working out very well. Here we've rallied up, pulled back, consolidated, in a real ratty market overall this past week. And here we ended up with we actually quite a lot here. Tell you the truth, let's do this, make this that color there. We've got a nice little morning star signal right here, and then if we do this, the next 3 candles, what we've got is a Fig Newton chart pattern, and then let's put green bar in there. Now we've got a doji bullish engulf setting in there. So anyway, I just saw this Friday. I thought it was a great chart. I picked some of that up. Looking forward to move higher up there. Here's another chart for any bottom pickers out there, and I'm considering it. I don't normally do bottom picking, not normally, but I'm taking a look at a trade desk here. We've got kind of a little spinning top doji followed by just 3 dojis there. I'm looking at that and looking for an entry here. And what I'm going to be looking for, some bullish attitude in the market and bullish attitude in TTD. And right here, this is going to be the 50% retracement. And I have found that stocks, they like to go to that 50% retracement. And we're talking 42%. That's smoking. That's a lot. Jeepers creepers, even if we just, came back down to the dotted deuce there, that's 22.5% or so. So TTD is big time on our watch list. Again, keep that app on, members, and I'll certainly be pointing that out if we buy it. MDT, I saw a couple people in the trading room bought this Friday, and that's a great looking chart. The 50% retracement that I would be looking for is about right here, about that 105 area. And look at that, how that thing has just, we've rallied up, we've pulled back basically, and now we're starting to climb up. Kind of a doji continuation pattern set in there is what I'm looking at. Anyway, beautiful chart, beautiful bullish engulf here, nice little flag set up. So I'll be looking at that one also. Hot and heavy Monday or early in the week. Let's see. The last one I have, by the way, is LMT. Man, that one came from a very oversold area down here around 420. That's working itself up beautifully. We're over the 50 period moving average right now. Targets I'm going to be really looking for is about that 200 period moving average. Also, we've got this 50% retracement, from its highs down here. So that could be a good target. But, when we're going to have to clear the 200 first, right? So let's look for, 9-10%, and then maybe we can look for that 13% before it starts to waffle out and rest a little bit. So again, I want to remind everybody, Monday, open house with John. That is our day trading division. 8 a.m. The room will be open. Make sure you check our social media, 2 Facebook pages, X and StockTwits, for a link to log into his room, okay? Hey, I want to thank everybody. I absolutely appreciate you listening to the video. Let me know some of your thoughts. Let me know some stocks you might be looking at. And hey, we'll see everybody next week, okay? You guys all take care. Hope you had a great weekend.